Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, and today I would like to talk about one of the biggest fears for anyone learning English: making mistakes. Ever felt super nervous about speaking English because you're worried about messing up? If that's you, please hold on and stay here in this video. We are going to talk about why this happens and, most importantly, how to defeat this fear, right? So, let's go. I had the same thing in my experience. I was afraid. Yeah, it's true. I was afraid because I couldn't speak English very well. That time was really scary for me, you know? And now I absolutely understand what you're feeling. I didn't have any speaking practice at home, only at school, and it was only 1 or 2 lessons a week. That's not enough. I know how it feels when you're trying to speak, but you're afraid to make mistakes and you would better stay silent and don't say a word. And that's not it. That's not how you should think about it. So, when I first started taking some serious steps in my English level, in my English journey, it was maybe grade 10. Teacher told us to try to pass the test in English. I was afraid because there were 4 different sections and it was a long test. It was a PAT for B1 level. And I was afraid because it would be easy to write a text. It wasn't very hard to read a text, but it was really, really challenging for me to try to speak about anything. And I asked my teacher, what could I do? I'm so afraid of this. I'm scared when I start speaking English. If you really want to know what she said, please watch the video till the end and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Okay, so first, let's change how we think about mistakes. In school, we got a lot of things that our teacher said, no, you're wrong, fix it. And we got this negative impact on our brain connected with it. But actually, mistakes help you. They give you a chance to learn. They mean that you're taking risks, trying something new, and getting closer to fluency. So here's the tip number 1. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for progress. One of the best ways to beat the fear of mistakes is to practice in a low-stress environment. Where can you find it? This can be a language exchange platform, it can be your friend who speaks English a little bit, maybe it can be your classmate, your colleague, or anyone who speaks English next to you. Maybe it can be a stranger. It doesn't have to be your friend, but still, you need to understand that making mistakes is normal. You could even join a supportive online group or find a new friend or a study buddy who's also learning English. So here's the second tip. Find your safe place to practice. I know it sounds silly, but positive self-talk works. Yeah, instead of thinking I'm going to mess up, try saying, oh, I'm improving every day. And here's a secret. Try laughing at your mistakes. They are part of the journey, so have fun with them. Use positive self-talk and humor to defeat all these mistakes. In 3 months, in a year, you will remember it and say, oh my god, that was me. Okay, so the next question. Why do you learn English? That's a good question, right? Of course, you have your goal, you have your something that you're learning for, but the most primary thing is communication, not perfection. You've got your goal. I know you have this thing in your head. To learn English means have more money at my work. To learn English means to have more interesting friends. To learn English means to watch films and music, listen to music in English. So all of this works for me. But What's the first idea of speaking in English? It's communication, of course. So, if you speak English with some other person and he understands you, even though you make mistakes, that's okay. Even if you mess up a word or two, you achieve your goal. That's important. So, here's another tip. Focus on making connections, not on being perfect. And we're coming to one of the best ways to see how far you've come yourself, even without a teacher. It's to record yourself. Start today by recording a short audio clip of you speaking English. After that, in a month or two, record another one and compare. You'll be amazed at your progress. It can really change your idea about speaking in English. What can you ask about? What is the question that I can discuss during this audio clip? Think about something like, my favorite hobby, or the best way to get from home to city center, or what is my favorite destination for traveling? You can start with it now, or just use my tip. When I needed to prepare for my test, my teacher told me something like this. She looked around and said, "Look at this pen. What can you say about it?" Try to speak as much as possible. And I really had a hard time doing it at the time. So she said this: take your recording device. You can do it on the phone, the video, it doesn't matter. Look around. Choose one object and talk, and talk. You can start with 1 minute timer on your phone. But your main important idea is don't stop in any situation. But you should try it about 1 minute. Yeah, first time, that's okay. It will be slow. It will be not so perfect as you wish. But I'll give you a little bit of a tip later in the next video about how to make it perfect. So, coming to the tip, record yourself and track progress. That's it for today. Remember, making mistakes is totally normal, and it's the best way to learn. Start with one of these tips today. Which one will you try first? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who might have some difficulties with their English learning journey. And thank you so much.